Alrighty, so today is May 24th. It is 7:57, 7:56. I need to clock in for my first job. It's been a week since I recorded that last video. I don't know if I probably didn't make it public. I didn't make it public. I don't even know why I brought that up. But we understand what we got to do now, which is basically just accounting and then run that security cameras, cables, and then trying to get a Wi-Fi mesh system on the docks. Because I believe in the last video, I only said that it was the bar and grill, but it turns out it's going to be the whole marina. That's why if you look at the edits, we're walking through all the boats and we're walking through the boatyard because it's going to be the whole marina. It's going to be the boatyard, the marina, the slips, and then on top of the bar and grill. So we're going to do cameras, security cameras for all of that, and then getting the accounting side going for the marina. We were looking at programs, softwares. We spent about a week researching just softwares for data management or like inventory for boatyards and all that. And we came across something called Docwa. So I got to go back up to the marina today. I got to get all the files, their hard copies of the files, so I can get that back to the office so they can start putting in those accounts and just basically tracking what's owed, who's renting, who's owes the slips, how many slips they actually have so they can sell it out. And then at 1 o'clock, so I got to do that at 10. So I'm here to my job early, clocking in a little bit early, which I need to do so I can leave a little bit early. And then at 10, well, so that starts at 10 a.m. I woke up at 6, by the way. When I woke up at 4 today, and I just sat around doing nothing. So that's at 10. I don't know why I'm getting sidetracked. And then at 1, we have a meeting with the Docwa representatives who will walk us through the software. Docwa is basically just a marina management. So you have your inventory of the boats, who's renting, basically what I said earlier. And it's like a Hotel Trivago for boats. So you basically can see the marinas on the maps, and you can schedule, you can do a clock in, you can do the contracts there. And then with this marina, how they have it set up, because we're in the middle of a merger. Our client is buying the marina, and then we're coming in and helping them. They have a 6-month contract. So 6 months. You have a winter month, and then you have a summer month. So when you come in the winter, you pay for the 6 months of the winter. Your boat gets shrink wrapped, all that, it gets winterized. And then in the summer, again, that's usually when people rent out the slips and all that. So we got to go in there, we got to get all that. Then we got to put that into, QuickBooks and all that shit for the accounting side. But for the tracking side, we're going to try to get this Docwa up. So we got that meeting with them at 1 p.m. today. And that's just going to be basically 2 representatives walking us through whatever we need to do. It is kind of actually hard to find reviews for marina management software, because it's not something that people really do. So you have a lot of different ones. You have like Scribble, you have DocMaster, you have DocWalk. Well, DocWalk is part of DocWalk, but you have all these different ones. And like DocMaster, it looked good, but it was like, I think the guy that I talked to, because I joined, when I'm looking at software and all that, I go towards the user end instead of the dev end, because user friendly is what we're looking for, because we're dealing with people who aren't really, tech savvy. So, and he was talking about how he has about 10 or 11 people on there, and it's about 100 person each, so it's $1,000 a month. And basically how the UI looks like it's Windows XP. And I was looking at it, it's like, it looks terrible. But basically Docwa was what we decided to go with. One, because of their customer service, because we set up with these, they set up things where you have to, where they contact you and they walk you through it. And Docwa contacted us on the same exact day that we set it up. Actually, like, I think 20 minutes later. So it was really quick. So customer service is going to be one thing, because, again, we're dealing with people who aren't tech savvy, so they're going to need help. So that's pretty much an A1. We need you there. But so now the goals are today, go over there, get the hard copies of the files, get the files to the office, let them put those files in, get the software, hopefully get that up and running, and then talk to the people who are the construction company that's laying concrete. Because what we're going to do is we want to run line, because it's a marina, right? So all you have is gravel, you have all that shit, and I think they're going to concrete it out. So we want to talk to them and get pipes going, conductive pipes, can't remember the fucking name for them, so we can run the wires for internet, Wi-Fi, and all that. And so in the future, and so we can run that under, lay concrete over it, then there you go. Because right now how they do it is, for their internet and all that, they just run lines across the yard. And they have to keep doing that because you have all these boats, all these cars, all that. Also, you have all these boats, all these cars. I never mentioned this, but how the marina set up is, it's 2 marinas down there. And there's 2 bars and grills. There's his marina and then another marina. But how it goes is, it's a one-way street going north. And so you can go in south, but the exit all goes north. So they all have to come past this marina, the marina that he owns, to get out of there. And the problem with that is when you're running all these lines, first off, you got all those boats coming through. You got all that, which is why it's gravel, by the way, because, you know, paved would get fucked up with all that weight. But you got all those boats coming through, you got all those cars coming through. So the lines that they run get fucked up constantly. So we're going to try to run the lines under it, get some pipe, put it under the pipe, get that concreted over. And then in the future, if you need to upgrade the line, you just fish it out, you know. So that would solve a lot of issues. And then the next thing is going to be the security cameras, which is what I was showing there. The security cameras, they already had some installed, but I don't know who installed them. They're installed in some rough spots because there's a lot of dead spots there. And then, you know, I don't personally like it, but you left the stickers on the camera so you can see exactly which model it is. And the reason I don't like that is because, like, when you look at security cameras, you don't, I mean, ideally you don't want people knowing what exact model it is, because then they can look it up and they can, you know, get information on the camera. I can't really say what I don't like about that camera because I don't know if they're keeping that camera. But damn, did I show? No, I don't think I showed the camera in detail. So yeah, we might have to redo that. And then for the bar grills, it's going to be mesh. It's 10:13. Look at that. The road actually got paved. So this is like 1 week since I've last come here. And so now the road is actually paved. It's not like the little jaggedy when I last came here. Although I don't know why the sun is telling me to get over and they're still just working in the middle. You know, I would assume that you would still want us on the right, but hey, yeah. So 1 week difference. They got all the pavement down. Alrighty, so we're back here. It is 10:22. As you can see, we're at the bar yard again. To my right is the bar. Back there is AP. So now we gotta go in there and get the papers. So let's go see how fast this goes. So we're doing all the files. Upload, menu. Back in the office having fun. Christ. Alright, so all these files are done. So we're gonna take these back. Come the desk. Next tour. Decade old. Then we're complete with that.